A 21,000 crore rupees blow from the Pahalgam attack. Will Kashmir ever recover? Imagine you've saved for years to take your family on a dream vacation. To valleys where lakes sparkle, snow-capped mountains touch the skies, and the winds carry pure serenity. Where sights aren't just captured by cameras but etched into your soul. But then, an explosion shatters the silence, bullets pierce the air, and a beautiful journey turns into a nightmare. On 22nd April, the terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir, not only claimed 26 innocent lives but also shook the very soul of India. The devastation impacted not just the families who lost their loved ones but the entire valley, which had been painstakingly returning to normalcy after years of struggle. In a single moment, a paradise of dreams turned into a symbol of fear. Today, we will dive deep into this topic. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you can receive all our latest video updates first. So without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. Let me tell you, immediately after the attack, the Indian government swung into action. In a high-level meeting led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the decisions taken were not only tough but also sent a clear message to Pakistan. The Indus Waters Treaty was temporarily suspended. The Indian embassy in Pakistan was shut down. The Atari border was sealed. And Pakistan's diplomats were ordered to leave India within 48 hours. These decisions made one thing very clear. India will no longer respond to acts of terrorism with mere condemnation, but with firm policy action. This is a new India that will not just endure, but deliver solid strategic responses, ensuring that such tragedies are not repeated in the future. However, there is another side to this attack, one that stings not with bullets but with numbers: its impact on Kashmir's economy. The land often referred to as paradise had, in recent years, seen a vibrant rise in tourism, investment, and horticulture, attracting the attention of investors and tourists from across the country. After the abrogation of Article 370, a wave of peace had returned to the valley. In 2024, a record 23.6 million tourists visited Kashmir, including 65,000 foreign tourists. Srinagar's Tulip Garden alone attracted 8 lakhs visitors in just 26 days, one of the strongest indicators of an economic comeback for any region. But a single attack can shake the entire structure of this hopeful resurgence. This incident not only unsettles the ground realities but also raises serious questions about Kashmir's international image. Tourism contributes about 8% to Kashmir's GSDP. This means that every hotel, taxi, shop, guide, and even a shawl seller's livelihood depends heavily on it. Now, with an atmosphere of fear spreading across the country, it is natural that the number of tourists will decline. This will not only impact the valley's hotels but also taxi drivers, horse riding guides, shikara boatmen, photographers, and thousands of small shopkeepers. According to estimates, if tourist flow drops even by 40%, the valley could suffer a direct loss of 6,000 to 8,000 crore rupees. And if the fear persists for a longer time, this figure could rise to 12,000 crore rupees, severely shaking the valley's economic structure. And that's not all. Kashmir currently has investment proposals worth around 1.63 lakh crore rupees under process. Under the government's industrial policy, 971 projects worth 28,400 crore rupees have already been approved. These are industries that could potentially transform the face of Kashmir. However, now that Kashmir's name is once again appearing in international media as a red zone, will any investor be willing to take the risk? Major hotel chains, tech parks, and manufacturing units might either put their plans on hold or cancel them altogether. This would not only block the inflow of capital but also suspend thousands of employment opportunities. And this situation wouldn't just affect private investments, it could also impact government initiatives and employment guarantee schemes. And the story doesn't end there. In 2024, Kashmir's per capita income had reached 1,55,000 rupees, a clear indicator of the region's economic recovery. But when businesses shut down, tourists stop coming, and investments dry up, this income is bound to fall. Unemployment among the youth will rise, forcing them once again to migrate to cities like Delhi, Punjab, and Mumbai in search of work. This migration will lead to a shortage of skilled workforce in the valley, and like a domino effect, the local economy of Kashmir will begin to collapse. This economic disparity could also give rise to social unrest, creating fertile ground for extremist groups to resurface. The banking sector is also expected to feel the impact. Banks had approved numerous loans for tourism, housing, and hospitality ventures. Now, with delayed returns, NPAs, non-performing assets, may increase. Moreover, the construction sector, which was progressing rapidly, may now begin to slow down. Many housing projects could see a drop in sales, and new bookings might come to a halt. In such a scenario, the government may have to roll out financial support packages or subsidies, increasing its fiscal burden. Additionally, youth who had just started jobs in hotels, travel agencies, or restaurants may once again find themselves facing job insecurity and uncertainty. The valley's horticulture and agriculture sectors are also not untouched by these developments. Kashmir's apples, cherries, and walnuts are not only famous across the country but also contribute significantly to exports. During the tourist season, the demand for these products rises, allowing farmers to earn better prices. But if tourists stop coming, local markets will face pressure and prices may drop. This would reduce farmers' income, and amidst already rising input costs in agriculture, it could prove to be yet another financial blow. Moreover, if a bad crop season is followed by a weak market, farmers could be pushed toward extreme situations like suicide. History bears witness that Kashmir has always risen after every crisis. In 2018, there were 228 recorded terrorist incidents, while by 2023, that number had dropped to 46. This data stands as proof that the valley was moving toward peace. And that is precisely why, today, when another attack is threatening that atmosphere, it becomes critically important for the Indian government to act swiftly and decisively. It's not just about enhancing security. The people need to be reassured that they are not alone. The valley must be shown solidarity not just through military presence, but through strong, trustworthy support packages related to health, education, infrastructure, and tourism to send a clear message that the nation stands with them. The Pahalgam attack may be a tragedy, but it is not the end of Kashmir's story. The support pouring in from across the country, the hope of the people in the valley, and the government's policies, together, these three point toward a new beginning. The fight against terrorism is not won by bullets alone, but also through trust and development. If we truly want to restore Kashmir to its former glory, to make it a paradise once again, we must not only visit it but also instill confidence in its people. That is the path that can help Kashmir rise again, and this time even stronger. Now is the time to overcome fear and reignite the flame of progress.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.